Go.
Our stand is set up. If you need to know what the distance is, I bought my trusty little measuring tape with me. And if I measure from my stand, I'll say to my shoulder, okay? That's 33 or 34 centimeters or 12 to 13 inches. That means that from my eye to my work is probably about between 12 and 14 inches, which would be ideal. Notice that when I work, my hands are at a 90-degree angle. They're not in the way of the chair here, and I'm not reaching hunched forward, and my neck, most importantly, isn't all the way bent down like so, okay? The magnification, I can set that wherever it's comfortable for me. I put it a little bit closer to my work, but I just basically focus it as to wherever I need to. So we're going to begin stitching. Like I said, everybody knows I start out with a pinhead stitch, so that's just what I'm going to do since this is just a sample here. I go down in the middle one, you just stepped on my light, and out to the right, back down through the center. Again, I will demonstrate this later so you don't have to like take a lot of notes to do this. But you can see how clearly it is to sit there and stitch like this. Once I do my figure 8, my clip, and then I'm ready to do my full X over my pinhead. And of course I do my railroading. And then there's my first stitch. But you see, I do very little hand movement. My neck is not hunched forward or anything like that. And then I can just stitch merrily along. When I need to, I just come over here and look at my iPad. And then this will be another lesson because I use PDF notes. And you can see, just based on that, you can see where I have it highlighted on areas that I've done. I'm in the middle of where I'm starting to bead now. So, like I know I've gotten that done last night, and that done last night, this done last night, and right now I'm getting ready to work on this area. So, and then I did all that little line there. Okay, so that is basically the demonstration of the Lowery frame, my magnification loop, the adapter. I would like, if you could, to give me your comments on if anything is clear or not clear. One thing I did forget to say is that people have asked about, you know, keeping your work clean and things like this. I go to the drugstore and I get 4x4 gauze pads just like this. You can open them up, they're nice and thick, and if I need to protect this part of my work because there's beaded part there, then I just basically, I wrap that around there just like that, just patting it, like I said, and then I can put the clamp on and everything's fine. For down here, if you're worried about your tummy touching or your arms resting in body oils, you can basically, you do the same thing. You just put your little protective guard right there and then you go for it. Sometimes you maybe need a little more or a little less tension in an area and you don't want to have to like readjust the entire thing. So again, I go to these 4x4 gauze pads, make it into kind of like a tubing, and then I just stick it up in between there and push it up in, and that will like tighten that one little area just a little bit more, or I could loosen it if I need to do that. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. I can redo this and make things clear. Like I said, this is the first video I've ever done, so please let me know your opinions and if I did not explain something well.